she pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh?
好了好了，离开，一直黏着我干嘛？你又不是没有姐姐。
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball. Okay, all set to go. Here is Marcus Semien. Outside. And the home opener is underway. Next offering is in for a strike. Now Marcus, a career-high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. On the ground, out to short. Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
0-2.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 21.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Berger.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Ground ball could be two. Off balance feet, there's one. On to Bush. It's a double play. And we're back. And getting to start, Tyler Mahle. He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard, gets dirty, fires to first, got him, nice play.
Batting second, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Garcia settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's two down. So up next, Seiya Suzuki.
Wow.
Seager slings to first, and the inning is over. Back here at the friendly confines. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Tayo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. One away. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia.
Well,
the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fifth, the
2
third
outs,
baseman,
base is
number
empty.
8,
So
Josh
next to hit for Texas, Josh Smith. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Swung on, belted.
Yes. Yes.
One's back there.
Yes.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they jump it.
Michael Busch.
It's 1-0. Here's Nico Horner. And a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a
Dansby Swanson.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Smith. On to first. And Swanson is set down. John Birdie at the plate.
The third baseman, John Birdie.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Seager. And that is the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton on to the third inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike.
This to third. 1 up, 1 down. Digging in, Evan Carter. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
And it's 1-1. Hit in the air, left field, Pat. They got it for out number 2. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. Out towards right center field. Tucker should have it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself.
There goes the runner in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hauls it in, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup. In half up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. In the dirt, but kept close. This one in the dirt. That one
That's
way inside. Amaya, the
Two
runner at
balls,
second with one away. Simeon. Over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Marcus Simeon.
The second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. For Marcus Simeon, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Simeon made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. Seager stands in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
One out, bases empty. That one the other way. In time to Bush, and Seager is set down. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and that'll do it. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Suzuki in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he chases that one below the zone.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
First baseman,
Michael Bush getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. They say you win.
0 and 2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 2.
2 down, base is empty. Nico Horner now at the plate. Lays out and makes the play. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now the DH, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Tyone back to work. 0-1.
Well, these Rangers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now running it first for the Rangers. Number 3, Leody.
Tying run is at first, and we're in the top of the 5th. That one finds the corner, and now it's even 1-1. In the dirt, blocked, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Taveras on second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. Pitch misses, and a count even 1-1. Double steal. Bunting for a hit, and it's just foul. That was close.
Down.
In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. No outs. Runners at first and second. That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and a 2-1 ball game now.
Comes through to drive in a pair and give him the lead. Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Corner over to first. One away here in the 5th. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. Fly to left his first time. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Langford batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson sizing this one up. He's got it. And there are 2 down. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now it's Marcus Semien. Pull for 2 in this one. That one's in there. And that's strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Outside. That's a ball.
Go to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Dansby Swanson. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And there's one away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Seager slings to first in time. And now it's Miguel Amaya. And he's already singled in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Strike on the inside corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-1.
Dribbled up the third baseline.
That ball's
And foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Corey Seager now. The Dodgers made him a first-round pick back in 2012.
18th overall that year for Seager, Boog. And Carlos Correa, Byron Buxton, Marcus Stroman, just a few other first-rounders from that class. I'd say pretty solid group.
Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
On the ground to third. They get the tag on him, and no throw. He's into first easily. Here's Leody Taveras.
Designated hitter, Leody Taveras.
And first offering is fouled off. Berger, the runner at first with two gone. Right through there for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Taveras checks his swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his. Back here at the friendly confines, bottom of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering upstairs. Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Throws to first in time. That's out number 1. And a run comes into score. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
41.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it. To first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swings through that.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
2 outs, base is empty. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Adolis Garcia. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Josh Smith, the next to hit. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to.
Runner takes off. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in for a strike. And the count's full.
Full count.
Garcia gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner goes again. Got him swinging.
He's in there.
That's
safe at second, and that was not close.
The batter.
And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye.
No, that missed.
First pitch misses. 1 out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's off the inside edge. Now 2-0. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Nate Pearson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Pearson.
Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 down now, and here is Evan Carter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air for Armstrong. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th, and now the first baseman, Michael Bush.
The first baseman, Michael Bush.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And out number 1 on the grab. Nico Horner will come up. To hit.
Now pitching for Texas, number 33, James Dunning.
And it drops in. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on.
Horner on the go.
1 ball,
it's
no
a pitch out. Back to first, and he's safe. Runner goes again. He wears that one on the elbow. And he'll take his base. Here's the 3rd baseman, John Birdie. He's grounded out a couple of times. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Miguel Amaya, 1 for 2. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Big spot. Two out. Both the tie and go-ahead runs are aboard. So now pitch hitter for the Cubs, Justin Turner. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. 2-0. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. So now pitch hitter for the Cubs, Justin Turner. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. 2-0. Big at bat for him with the tying run in scoring position. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. 2 outs, bases full. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Carter makes his way towards it, and that will end the inning. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton were at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, in the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Ripped to short. And Semien is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ. Dunning back to work. And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a really nice to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. Garcia settles under it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Suzuki in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Caught on and missed. 1-1. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Outside low, and now 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And ball 4 to avoid.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water. To protect this lead.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
This is again 5 in a row.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Late swing, foul to the left.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that is out of play. Off balance feet, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So digging in, Nico Horn. One for 3.
Number 43, John Armstrong.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He steps on the bag, inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. And we're back. We go to the ninth. Stepping in, Jake Berger. Up and in, ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for Texas, Leody Taveras. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, save. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in, 2 away. So up next Josh
for the Rangers,
Smith.
the third baseman, Josh Smith.
This one in the air, right field, Tucker. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom 9. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
The third baseman, number 5.
John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That's out number 2.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So they're down to their final out. Now here is Carson Kelly. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Hard ground ball for a base stop.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual. Stats. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Throw to first in time, and this one is